Hey guys, welcome to video number 6. In video 6, we are diving into pixel integration. Conversion pixels and Facebook tracking pixels are the exact thing that completely launch you to the next level. It's where you can really begin tracking your conversions and your ads will begin running better based on how your conversion pixel is. Let me give you a little visual here for how a conversion pixel works. It's like a race, and in order to enter in that race, you have to start at the starting line, just like anything else. Your starting line in this conversion pixel race is your Facebook ad. In order to start this right and to, we'll say, get the timer chip working correctly, you have to cross that line. That's your Facebook ad. Your lead page is going to be the middle road. So when they get to the lead page, they're on that path in between. Your thank you page that we're going to create within lead pages, your thank you page is going to be the finish line. And although some people may get to your middle road and get to the finish line without first starting, you can rest assured and know that they won't be counted in your conversion return on investment because Facebook knows the difference. If they don't start, they can't finish the race. So ultimately, what I'm showing you guys on this call today is where you're going to go to create this conversion pixel, which actually is going to be eliminated by the middle of next year. They're retiring that pixel and they're going to have Facebook pixel that's being created now is going to be better to replace it. But for now, we're using what's there. We're going to use this conversion pixel. I'm going to show you where to create it, how to create it, and then ultimately show you where to put it. So without further ado, we're going to log into my account here and go take a look. Ziglar International popped up, which is perfect timing. Be sure to go like that page if you haven't yet. We're going into my business manager right here, and we're going to go into my unused ad account. After we get to the unused ad account, you can see the last ad that I set up in our last video. And so you can obviously see it's the same account where we've been using. Power Editor is the very next video, and we're going now into Tools. We want to go into Pixels. When looking at pixels, you have your new Facebook pixel, which we're not covering in this training, but we then also have our conversion pixel. The conversion pixel is going to also adapt. Once Facebook sees people triggering the conversion pixel, they're going to adjust who they're showing your ad to. It's a smart pixel. They're going to begin adjusting your ad and showing it to more people who look like those converting on your conversion pixel. So we have this conversion pixel. It looks like I already have one running here, probably from a previous training. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a pixel. You can actually choose the type of pixel, the measurement you want. So checkout, registration, leads, key page views, add to cart, other website conversions. In this case, it's going to be a lead pixel. So we're going to go lead. I'm going to call it online training GMSI test 1, 2, 3. Right? You want to be specific in everything that you name, and that's simply because you're going to be running these things so many different times, so many different ways that you want to make sure when you come back 2 months later, you remember what it was, who it was, why you did it, what you were thinking at that time. So naming things accordingly is going to be huge. Simply naming things 1, 2, 3, and 4 will get confusing as time goes on. So we're creating this pixel. You can also create these pixels to go onto your actual website, so you can create custom audiences and lookalike audiences. In this case, we're just diving in to the conversion pixel. You can email this pixel, this code, to yourself so you have it later, or you can send it to a developer or your done-for-you team so they can put it in for you. However, we want to view this code because I know where it's going, and I'm going to show you where that is. So we're going to view the code. Click copy. Now that you have your code up and running, we want to take it and we want to put it on your lead page thank you page, which is a separate page that you would create. We covered it within lead pages. This is the separate page that you're going to create to make things more fancy. Of course, you want to make sure they're all linked together and working properly, but we're going to place this thing on your thank you page. All right, and just to keep it honest too, I'm going to go through here and I'm going to create a brand new thank you page to run it. So this is probably my favorite thank you page. You would have seen one similar when you came through my campaign, because I use this thank you page for just about every giveaway I do or every sale that I do. Very easy to edit once this is up and running. We can come in and change the picture here. I typically use a picture of me rather than this gentleman. Although he's pretty handsome himself, I would much rather you guys see me, so we can begin building that relationship, and the trust starts there. Ultimately, it must have done something right because you're on this video here today. So all set, we're not going to change any of that. What I'm going to do is pretend this is up, ready to rock. This download now, I would typically redirect somewhere else because they've already downloaded. And so what I may do here is change this to check out my Facebook page or check out my website. And I would insert the link here for my website, growmysocialimpact.com. But for now, we're not going to do that. We're going to go over to the left-hand side here and look at options. I talked about this in earlier trainings with lead pages, that when you click on tracking code, you can actually now put this code right in the head. So your Facebook tracking code is right there ready to go. You're going to click done. We want to save this thank you page. We want to publish it as online course thank you page. We'll save it once more for good measure. We're going to publish it and take a look. We're going to publish it. The URL here is ready to rock, so that's the URL if you want to use that and take it over so you can put it in the right place on the thank you page you're running your ad to. And actually, I'm going to do that one more time here. So, and more so for an example. So I'm going to copy that. Now let's go into pretend mode here for just another second. We're going to pretend that this is your ad page. So pretend this is your lead ad page. You're going to click where they would click. Show opt-in form, check it again, and then ultimately you're going to put the thank you page URL right here where it says thank you page. But you're going to want to put that URL, you're going to put it on the lead page that you're actually running your ad to, because then after they see that page and opt in, they're taking them to this thank you page that we just created. So now that that's all clear, we'll save it once again, we'll publish it, and I'm going to show you how I can track that pixel is live and working. There's two different ways that I'm going to show you that pixel is working. So we click on publish, view page, and now that it's live, I actually have a pixel tracker here, and you can get this if you Google, it's a Google Chrome feature, so you're going to want to Google search Facebook Pixel Helper, Facebook Pixel Tracker, and they have an app that you can download or a plugin you can download here for Google Chrome. So we can see right here, it showed me one is working. I can also look at the event ID. I'm going to check that it ends in 448. So if I come over to Facebook, I'm going to do two things to check this. One, I can look here and see that it says 448. Not active yet, but if we refresh, it's going to say that is active and ready to rock. So that's how you create that pixel, and that's where you put it within your lead page. So now we can begin running a conversion ad. So we can see here it's active, and you can do this two ways. You could actually click actions here and create an ad, or we can go back in like we normally would, and I want to show it this way because this is typically how you're going to do it. we can go in and we can create a campaign, which is the way we did this on our last video. And instead of sending people to your website, you're going to do increase conversions on your website for your campaign objective. And now I need to go to lead pages and get the URL for the ad for this setup. And I don't want that to be confused with your thank you page. Again, this now that you're running to is the actual lead page, landing page you're sending to for them to give their name, email, and phone number. In our case, it was online course test 123. So we'll click on that and get our URL. So they're going to go to this page, and from this page they're going to be redirected to our thank you page with the conversion pixel. So we copied that on here. We're going to paste it in. Once it's in and ready to rock, you're going to have your conversion pixel pop up here, and from your conversion pixel you're going to choose the one we just set up, which is leads, online training, GMSI, test 123. Now that you have your website conversion, everything set up, your pixels in place, your lead page is in place, your thank you page in place, you move on to your set audience and budget, which is step number 2, your ad set. You're going to go through your ad set and your ad the same exact way you would go through it in the last video. So that's all I have for this brief video. I wanted to show you guys how to set up that pixel so you knew how to run this conversion ad. So I've showed you that. I've showed you how to get the pixel, where to go, how to set it up, and where to put it on lead pages. So I will talk with you guys on the next video. We're going to dive into Power Editor. Power Editor is going to give you that extra professional twist, that little edge that you need. Again, probably another brief video, but it's going to give you that edge you need to get that professionalism to ultimately get more people to opt in and convert. Thanks so much. See you on the next video.